Some beauty. So thank you, Beth, for agreeing to speak this evening and to update all our skills on Instagram, which I know you are supersonic at. So please can we put our hands together and invite Beth to the floor and say, over to you, Beth. Teach us all how to do this Instagram stuff.
Thank you, Cheryl, and anybody who's watching tomorrow or the next day. I say I am not the expert by any means, but I do have a passion for Instagram, and I have found we're sharing yours. I think I need to be host. You need to make me host, Cheryl.
I'm still learning Canva and still learning how to use Zoom. So yeah, so I'll find it now, Beth.
And then I can share mine rather than sharing yours.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, you know, and I don't say that I do things the right way, but I do. What always upsets me is when I see somebody working as hard as Miriam or as hard as some of the stylists I know. Miriam, I'm going to refer to you a lot in this. Is that okay? Again, I'm not bullying you. I say everything from love because I want to help you so much. You do some amazing content. So I want you to make that work for you and get people, you know, people will get sales and business from Instagram if they use it, but if they use it in the right way. So yes, I meant to check with you earlier, Miriam, but it's just been clients and meetings and crazy. Can I share now, Cheryl?
You can. I've handed over to you now, Beth. You're in charge.
We're going to crack on then. Okay. And hopefully all this will be useful. Here we are. Sure. It's not really a workshop. I've put workshop because I've done it as a workshop before, but don't worry. Not really a workshop. Slideshow, play from start. Okay, can you all see? Are we all okay? I need to move this at the top, I think, so that I can see my cursor. Okay, so the first thing to do, if you are new, like some of you, this will be teaching Granny to suck eggs, but the first thing you need to do if you are not sure, let me just pop this down. Oh gosh, hang on one sec. Oh, I can just see Cheryl now. Never mind. I can just see Cheryl. I can't see me. So the first thing to do is to make sure that your account is set up for business. So Cheryl, go back and check tomorrow. Check is not a personal account you've got. Check it's a business account you've got. And otherwise you can switch it to a business account because you want to be able to see all of your insights and analytics, and you want all the tools that Instagram gives a business. Okay, then you want to make sure at the top you've got your business name. So if you look at mine, I've got Beth Price Style, and then underneath, when I go into my bio, I've got Beth Price, and I've got what I am. What do I do? You know, I'm a personal stylist, so I've made it really, really clear for people. Personal stylist. Now, there's a category under that you can display category. I haven't got my category up because it doesn't give you personal stylist as a category. It only gives you image consultant. And I think that sounds really old fashioned. I don't like it. So I don't have image consultant. And I've hidden that bit. It's in the category. Instagram knows what I am, but it doesn't display that. I would prefer to put dash personal stylist. Whose did I see? Somebody's, Steffi's, I think, has got photographer, maybe. Again, Steffi could put Steffi Andrews, branding photographer or personal branding photographer, rather than just photographer, because it tells people a little bit more specifically what you do. Bio. Now, the bio bit looks like such a tiny, tiny little unimportant part of Instagram. It looks like, oh, well, I can only write 25 words, something like that in there. That's not an important part, is it? I need to, you know, oh, reels are important. This is important. That's important. I don't need to concentrate too much on my bio. Again, I only know these things because when I started, I did everything wrong. I said something like makeovers for all, personal stylist, makeovers for all. And I had little emojis of dresses and whatever. And it was just rubbish. When I went on courses and challenges and I learned from people who knew, I discovered how important that bio is. Like really, really important. You might spend a day thinking about what you want to have in that bio, because you need to really explain who you help, what you do, who you help, how you help them, and you need to inspire them. Because if they've only ever seen one photo of you on Instagram, they might find that really engaging. They're going to go to that bio and they're going to go, who is this person then? What do? They need to get there and they need to see exactly what you do, who you help, and they need to be thinking, oh, yes, great. Yeah, I need one of those. You know, they've got to think, oh yeah, that's me. So on mine, at the moment, I change it, I tweak it sometimes, but I help midlife women to look and feel fabulous after big life changes and battles. Find your style, regain your confidence, and live life to the full. So that seems to resonate with my ideal client. And they go, oh yeah, I've had too many battles. My confidence is on the floor. My style is just, you know, I've lost all sense of style and I want to regain that confidence now. So really, really think about that bio. It is important. Do not bother to put hashtags in your bio. They mean nothing. Don't put hashtags in your bio. Don't waste your 25 words or whatever you've got there. Instagram will tell you if you go over and it'll say, no, you're not allowed. And then after your bio, you can only have, it's not like Facebook. You can't in your posts put links. They do not work. The only place on Instagram that you can put a link is in that little bit under your bio. So you can put your website, or you can put your blog. You can change it every day if you want, or a clever way to do things. I mean, for starters, just have your website there. If you've got a website, just have your website. If you've got a blog, just have your blog, but send them somewhere. If you've got lots of things that you want to be able to mention in a post and you want to be able to send them, set up a Linktree account, because on mine, again, what have I got? I'll have a little peep. I've got some of my blogs on there. I've got some of my YouTube videos on there. I've got my website on there. I've got where they can go to get gift vouchers. I've got my makeup shop. So because Instagram only allows you that one link, if you go to Linktree, when somebody clicks on it, they can find the things that you want them to find. And then very, very important, even if you are a global business and you deal with people all over the world, I want to know when I click on somebody's where they are. So if they tell me they're, I don't know, whatever, artist, if they tell me they're an artist, I want to know, well, is this a local artist? I'd like to support more local businesses. I want to know, are you in Abergavenny? Are you in Crickhowell? Are you a Welsh artist? Or are you in Canada? Because I don't really want to be importing a piece of artwork from Canada or from Australia. That would be quite costly. People want to know where you are and they want to connect with people who are local, as well as sometimes people that are all over the world if they're building their audience. Make sure you've got that location going on in there as well. So loads, you know, you might want to go back and re-watch this if you've not set up at all, and just do it step by step. And if you don't know how to do the next bit, Google the next bit and do the next bit and all the rest. So when you're attracting that ideal client with your bio, two things they need to think, oh, yes, that's me. And they need to think, oh, great, she's going to help. I need to watch more of her. She's going to help. Now, when I first did this workshop for other stylists, a lot of them, if they were just setting up, say, oh, I'll never think of enough content. And I know people now, some people have real panics of like, how will I know what to post? How will I know how much content? How will I know what to put in reels? How will I know what to put in videos? How will I know what to put in stories? lots and lots of content. And when you think about it, this is just, it's free advertising. Imagine how much it would cost to do a TV advert. You can tell anything you want to show or tell your ideal clients and the people you want to be buying from you, you can tell them on Instagram. So inspirational photos. For me, I'm 5'4". I'm an overweight 5'4" Welsh woman. You know, I'm not a 6'2" model. I'm not got a perfect body or a perfect anything really. So my clients tend to find if I put an outfit out there and I've accessorized it and I've put a bag and a nice bit of jewelry or something, they find that inspirational. If you're an artist, if you're a photographer, if you are somebody like Lorna, they'll find all of your photographs inspirational just in a post. You don't have to put them in a reel. You don't have to do anything that you don't enjoy. You just need to grab somebody's attention. Content that showcases your expertise. So again, if you're a business person, you know, and they might think, oh, well, I haven't got anything that visual to put on. Well, put your little put your expertise on, talk about it, do little videos that showcase your expertise. Show if you do anything that's a makeover, a before or an after. So if you are like Yvonne, you know, and somebody's used your weight loss package and they've done that weight loss, show the before. Obviously you have to ask permission, but show something that shows your expertise. And even like say, if it's just one picture, sometimes you can write quite a lot. And if you've grabbed their attention and you've got those followers, they will bother to read what's underneath. Inspirational quotes. Very early in Instagram, I found that I was trying to take perfect pictures and things. And sometimes I just pinch a quote off Pinterest. Sometimes I wouldn't even bother to put it in my font and my branding. I think you should. But in the early days, I would just stick it on. And again, my ideal client would really resonate with the inspirational quote. And they'd go, oh, I just love that. Oh, I just love how you said that, Beth. And I'd write a little bit underneath as well, bother to write why I like the quote and why it had helped me and how it could help them, or, you know, whatever. And they would just resonate and they'd start having a little conversation with me. Questions are always good. So, you know, again, up in stories. I know people that put, you know, Kate, I shouldn't call her Kate Middleton, Duchess of Cambridge, you know, they'll just put an outfit of the Duchess of Cambridge and they'll go, yes or no, do you like it or not, kind of thing. And it gets engagement going and it gets people seeing your stories. You know, which do you like better, jeans with stretch or jeans without? Which do you like better? I don't know, soups or shakes. I don't know what a Thermomix does. I'm going to have a good look. But it could be something like that, that just engages them and gives you a bit of insight into what your clients want. Client feedback and testimonials. Again, it adds to your expertise. When somebody's giving you a lovely testimonial, stick it on a canvasware, stick it on your Instagram, and then just say how much you enjoyed seeing that client and what you did for them and all the rest. Let's jump to transformations and makeovers. Like I say, if you do anything that can be transformative, that can be a before and an after. So with Miriam, we're back to Miriam. It could be a blank canvas to start with, an absolute blank canvas. Then it could be something midway, and then it could be something at the end. And they see a little bit of the process, but they go, wow, yeah, how can you start from that? And then you end up with a gorgeous, gorgeous picture like that. Now, what I see a lot of people doing, especially when they haven't built their own confidence, is they hide. So they'll put their products up, they'll put their questions up, they'll put their quotes up, they'll put anything under the sun up except for themselves. And we know people buy from people. So your ideal client, once they get following you, once they get to know you a bit and everything, they want to see you. I can put up a question, I can put up a quote. It never gets as much engagement and I used to feel so stupid. I say, I'm 5'4", I'm overweight, I'm not a model. I used to feel so stupid posing about and getting my husband used to cringe if I say, oh, take a photo now, we're out, take a photo for Instagram. He'd be going, people are looking. Oh. So I bought my ring light. And I just have a chat, especially in COVID when I had lots of time, or if we get things like that again, you know, hopefully that'll never happen. But if you get a bit more time, put your ring light on, stick your phone in it, have a chat to the, and anything you would like to say to anybody in networking or, you know, anything that you'd like to say, anything that you'd like to tell people, tell them. Just talk to one person. Really think about that ideal client, give them a name, know everything about that ideal client. 50 sentences you can write about your ideal client, and then you'll have plenty of, you'll know what TV programs they watch, you'll know what magazines they read, you'll know everything about them, and then you can just talk to them about even something you've read in a magazine. And so they say, oh, I think that's ridiculous. How dare this person say that a pleated skirt suits everyone? How ridiculous is that? A pleated skirt will look great on this person, but it'll look terrible on that person. And you can make a conversation and people will chip in. Oh yeah, I tried a pleated skirt, look absolutely rubbish on me. And somebody else go, oh, I love a pleated skirt, it looks brilliant on me. And they'll just start engaging. And the more, so yes, you want the likes, but you want those comments, because the more people that comment, the more Instagram goes, oh, this is a good post, and it shows it to more and more people. And it shows it to the people, you know, you don't just want your friends and family commenting, you want people like your ideal client, because it'll show more of those kind of people. Hashtags. Now, I see people sometimes, they've done these amazing reels, they've done an amazing content, they've done, if you can have a look through mine, there's probably 2 reels on there, they're rubbish. I haven't got the time to learn it. I haven't got time to edit videos. I would grow my audience a lot quicker if I was doing reels, because yes, people are right, Instagram loves reels and Instagram shows more reels. But you can build an audience if you have no clue about reels. If you just want to do still pictures or still quotes or stories or whatever, you can do it without reels. But you can't really be very successful without hashtags, because hashtags are the Google of Instagram. So if somebody's looking for, oh, branding photographer, I'm in Abergavenny, I need a branding photographer, and they put in hashtag branding photographer Abergavenny, are they going to find Steffi Andrews? I don't know. Is that a hashtag that Steffi Andrews is using? Branding photographer South Wales, branding photographer Abergavenny, branding, you know, Abergavenny branding photographer. Whatever you do, Miriam, you want to be South Wales artist or Abergavenny artist or happy artist, or you need some of those kind of hashtags in. We've covered, we don't want them in the bio. You can add 30 hashtags to each post, and do it, because why would you not? If you only put hashtag business people Wales, and no, you know, somebody's looking at networking groups Bridgend, networking groups Cardiff, networking groups, why would you not have used those hashtags? Why would I not have used Beth Price Style? Somebody's gone, ooh, there's that woman, what's she called? Oh, I think she's Beth Price Style. Why would I not use in every single post hashtag Beth Price Style, so that if somebody puts that in the search bar, all my stuff comes up? Why would I not use personal stylist Cardiff, personal stylist Bridgend, personal stylist wherever? Because that's what people are looking for. That's what they will pop in. Why would I not use menopausal women, empty nesters, boost your confidence, make time for you? All the things that I want to say to my ideal client. 30 is a lot to type in every day. Do you know what? These days, I used to have them stored in my notes and I used to copy and paste. If you copy and paste the same ones every day, Instagram does not like it. They go, this person's putting in no effort. That's not relevant to that post. That's not relevant to that post. So they want some that's relevant to that post. So if I'm kind of, what might I be talking about? I might be talking about bras, okay? So they'll want to put, you know, what did I want to put on there? What did I put on there? Might be, you know, I put in hashtag Bravissimo. Sometimes if I've done that, Bravissimo have shared my blinking post. How many big boob curvy ladies is that then going out to? And all those big boob curvy ladies are going, oh, who's this? What? And they're all seeing. So you can put at, you can tag people, but you can also just put it in a hashtag. You know, if I've worn, when Bravissimo used to do clothing, I could wear a piece of theirs and I could go, oh, I had this lovely from Bravissimo. They've shared it on there. Gina Potter, she makes t-shirts, lovely, lovely t-shirts. She's got 16,000 followers or something ridiculous like that. I bought a few because I genuinely love her t-shirts. I've worn them and I've gone, whoa, the t-shirts from at Gina Potter, like go and have a look at her page there. Shout people out, you know, give them shout outs, help people out, but also help people that are bigger than you, because if they're grateful, they really are grateful, and they'll go, oh, thanks for the shout out, and they'll share it in their story, and then people go, what, who's this? And it just becomes a bigger thing. But put 30 hashtags in. You will need to do hashtag research. You will need to see, and you'll need to use one or two that have been used millions of times, you know, or like 1 million times. Then you'll need to use a big chunk that have been used 1,000 times or a few thousand times, and then you'll need some niche ones that are just for you. So when I was running my midlife makeover course, that's what I do. I do midlife makeovers. They get to midlife, they go, oh, I don't know, I look like an old frump, I need a makeover. So I do midlife makeover. And that's what my course was called. And I put hashtag midlife makeover, hashtag style mojo. You know, and anybody then, other people can be using these as well, but you will pop up. If you only use business people, hashtag business people, that's probably got millions and millions. You're not going to come up. You're not going to be seen because you only got a couple of followers. But people like Stephen, what's his name? That entrepreneur on Dragon's Den. Stephen, you know, they're going to be business people or entrepreneurs. They'll, what's his name?
Bartlett.
Stephen Bartlett, yes. You know, they'll see his posts. They won't see yours. So you need some small ones as well that are just like, I am woman, Cheryl Bass, whatever. But you need to do your research. You need to do work on that. And yes, you can save them into your phone and you can tweak a few each day. But you might want to really just write them for each post, because Instagram likes it when it's relevant to that post. So if I'm doing a post about the color red, oh, it makes you more confident, it makes you energy. I might put in the color red, this, and people who love the color red are going to go, oh, I love that, and they're going to like it, and they're just going to get it going round more. Okay. This is a long session. We talked too long to start with, Cheryl. How to use your insights in your analytics. You can have a look at when your followers are online, which hashtags worked for you, which posts got most likes, which posts got most comments, which posts took your followers to your website. So it'll tell you if you've said to your followers on a certain post, oh, there's more about this on my website, hop over to my website now, or you're selling something, because you don't want to be selling on every post, but if you're selling something, you know, if I've got a workshop going on, I'm like, so I'm doing this workshop on whatever date, hop over to my website now and book your ticket. A lot of them will hop over to the website. They will do what you've told them to do. And you can see from that post, if you go into view insights underneath the post, you can see how many people have clicked on your website from that post, or if you've said, go over to my website, sign up to my newsletter. Sometimes you'd be amazed. People do it. You've told them to do it. They do it. Lost my cursor. There it is. Your audience. So does your audience, when you've had a look at your insights, have a look, does your audience consist of the people you want to be talking to? And if not, what can you change? Don't just keep doing Instagram blindly. Check on these things. Really, really check. I'll show you where your insights are now. So Cheryl, look up. This is where your insights are, okay? You can go back and rewatch, but don't you love my markup skills? This is what you tap to go in and you find your insights. Okay, so this has taken a couple of days ago. So a couple of days ago, I was on 1,813 followers. Today, I've gone up to, it does fluctuate. So it's gone up to 1,827. Okay, but you can see here in the last, I screenshotted this a couple of days ago, last 7 days, it's gone up 1.1%. If I look then at the growth here, I'm having a look and I'm going, oh, look, in that week, I went up 21 followers. I'm going, oh, hang on, 33 people followed me. And then I'm going, oh, there were 12 unfollows. So there were 12 people that just ditched me that week. Am I bothered? No. Are they ever going to be the people that are going to buy from me? No. So I'm not getting down about, oh my gosh, 12 people unfollowed me. This is terrible. I'm going, well, 33 people followed me. And overall, I'm up 21. So this is good. Then I want to look at, right, well, where are these people? Where are they? London, right? Great. You know, I can go up to London and work with people if they want to work with me. I can get people from London on my course. They want to work with me. Brilliant. Next one, a bit of an anomaly. Lagos. I go to Lagos in Portugal quite a lot. So if I'm out there, I might post something and I might put a place on there. And so I've ended up with these people in Portugal. Where might I want to live in the future? Is it good for me to have an audience in Portugal? Yes. Yes, I think so. I don't know, Brexit stuck my plan, isn't it? But anyway, Cardiff, Newport, Monmouth. Is this where I want the most pieces of my audience? Yes, especially in the past when things weren't online so much and I wanted all these face-to-face people. Marvelous. This is the next bit that's going to blow your mind now, Cheryl. And hopefully everybody else as well, because I didn't know this when I started. I was like, oh, surely I'm just doing this now because I missed out on that big job. But my people, they're not going to be on Instagram. Surely they're not going to be on Instagram. Well, we have a look at the age range of the people that are following me. Biggest group, 45 to 54. What am I? Nearly 50. What are the people I want to be working with? 45 to 54. I love these clients. So I am doing exactly the right thing because I put over 40 style, over 50 style, and they know that that's, you know, they know their stuff is for me. Look how many 13 to 17-year-olds I've got. Great, because I don't want those. Then look at the next lot, 35 to 44. Yeah, I see loads of these people. They get to 35 and they go, oh, I don't know now. Am I too young? Am I too old to be wearing this stuff? What? I've got to 35. Oh, my 40th birthday's coming up. Oh, I'm having a bit of a crisis. Oh, I don't know. I still want to be young and trendy, but I've just lost my way a bit. So I want to be working with those people. So I've got a big chunk of those people. Wonderful. Look at this, Cheryl, 55 to 64. 17.5% of my people are in that 55 to 64 people. These are the ones, again, that they're like, oh my gosh, I'm coming up to my 60th birthday now. I'm coming up to 60. Oh, I'm really getting on now. Oh, I don't want to look like mutton dressed as Anne. Will I look like that? Oh, I don't know. Oh, this is a bit frumpy. That's a bit frumpy. Oh, I need to go and see Beth. So I've got masses of those. And if I was targeting more, you know, I've got the biggest ones. If I was targeting over 60s, that would be a bigger group, but I'm not. My posts are landing where they're meant to be. I've got more over 65s following me than I have 13 to 17-year-olds. Or, yeah, I've got 4% are 65 plus. They are there. So if you want the oldies, they're on Instagram. Gender. I mean, gender, I need to sort this out a bit. As much as I kick off about 5 men every day, I just go, no, absolutely not. Go away. Again, if it was just about numbers, my numbers could be up to about 10,000, I would think. But I just kick people every day. I go, no. And I just block them. Most active times of the day, this isn't so relevant. sort everything else out before you do your times a day, and do a time of day that suits you. And that if somebody comments, you can comment straight back, and Instagram will think, oh, great, this person, this is a great post, and they'll show it to more people. Like I said, engaged audience. So we had followers, but engaged audience on the last bit. London, Newport, Cardiff, Abergavenny. Superb. Just what I want. Ooh, hang on, where are we? Be clear. Be clear. What do you want them to do? Like I was just saying, if you tell them at the end of a post, go and have a look at this, go and have a look at that, go and have a look at the other, they'll do it. If you say to them, oh, let me know in the comments what you think about, very often they'll do it. If you've got like 3,000 followers, but you've only got two comments per post, your followers are not that engaged. They don't really care. Or you haven't really thought about them. You've gone, this is me wearing red. And they'll go, so what? You're wearing red. If you say to them, how do you feel about wearing red? Do you wear red? Does it scare you? Does it frighten you? You know, if you say, what are your problems with your art? Have you got loads of bare walls? Or have you got lots of lovely art? What sort of artwork do you like? Ask them. They'll tell you, and they know that you're talking to them and you care about them. Are you sick of getting all your wall art from Wayfair, and you go into other people's houses and it's all the same blooming wall art? Do you want something bespoke? I'm talking to you now again, Miriam. Miriam does some amazing things and some funny things and things, you know, and problems that artists have, but she's got to think of the clients that her ideal client that she wants to attract. Have you been feeling down lately? Have some, you know, what's been making you feel down? Ask them what's been making them feel down. They'll tell you, and they'll get engaged because they love to speak about themselves. And then you can say, oh, look, have some of my happy art. It'll cheer you up. But talk about them more than you talk about you. I mean, they'd love to know about you as well, because it's a two-way conversation. Don't be afraid to sell. So sometimes just put a piece of your artwork, just put a bit of your, and just go, I've created this. This is how I did it. I love the colors in it. You can talk about what you love about it. I've created this. It's only, you know, you might want a bespoke piece of something or other, but you might not want to spend £5,000. Cheryl's looking at her watch now. I'll hurry up, Cheryl. She's doing this to me in a minute. But you can sell to them. You can say, look, I've got this amazing thing now, and you can come and you can buy it. And they're like, great, fab, where do I get it? So don't be afraid. We're all business people. We're all selling something. You don't want to sell on every post, like say, but don't be afraid when you're selling something to go, this is what I sell. Who wants one? Message me. Do it. Don't be afraid about that. Get them to, yeah, yes. Right. Who is it good to follow? This is the bit that Lucy was talking about. You have to engage. It's social media. So you can't just be like, yeah, come and look at my page. Come and follow me. Come and do this with me. Come and do that with me. They'll go, what are you doing for me? You've got to go and follow other people. You've got to go, who's going to be useful to me? Who's in my area? What other professions would I like to collaborate with? It's just like networking. It is just like networking. Go follow them. Go give them a lovely comment. Because when you've given them a lovely comment, other people will see it. And other people will go, oh, this Cheryl, she looks so positive. What a lovely thing to say to that person. She looks lovely. Oh, Karen, oh, I've been meaning to write a book for ages. And Karen's just like done a lovely comment on that. Oh, I'd love her to help me with publishing my book. Well, I can only see a few people here at the most. So, you know, if I'm not mentioning you, it's not because it doesn't apply to you, but comment. I can't comment on my ideal clients' posts because my ideal clients is so quiet. They have no confidence. They're lurking. They're watching me. They're watching my videos. They're watching, but they're not liking my stuff. They're not liking. They're not commenting. They're quiet as mice sometimes. And I don't know they've been watching me till they turn up in my studio. But what I've been doing is commenting on other ones that I think I might be seeing and commenting on this and that. And then there are just loyal people that sometimes I think these people are never going to come and see me. They're in Devon or they're in Oxford or they're in they're never going to come and see me. But how lovely that they always comment on my posts. So I go back and I comment on their posts. And do you know what? They do. They flipping travel from Devon and they travel from Oxford. And so don't think, oh, this person's never going to be a client of mine. I don't need to comment on theirs. Comment anyway. When you write a book, you want people all over the country or in different countries to be buying your book. So if you're building that audience, just do it. Always positive. It's not Facebook. People don't go on there for a fight. Facebook these days, people go on there for a debate. They go on there for a fight, don't they? They go on there to be blinking egg. Don't do that. Instagram is a place of positivity, of loveliness. If you've got nothing nice to say, just, scroll on. When to unfollow and block, you can work that out. Don't slide, same as anything. Don't slide into people's DMs. I hate that. When say, oh, I love your page so much. La, 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 la. Well, why aren't you following me then? Why aren't you following me, you idiots? Oh, block. No time for people like that. Don't feel you have to be polite to idiots who just slide into your DMs. Oh, would you like to collaborate with me? No, I blinking wouldn't. You're just trying to sell me something. Be gone. You'll get, to start with, if you're new to it, you'll be so flattered. Oh, this person wants to collaborate with me. Oh, how fun. And actually they just want to take money off you. So no, they have to have a relationship. They've got to be commenting. They've got to be DMing you, telling that without any, again, some of my ideal clients, they won't comment. A person in Business Wales who was paid to do a workshop told me to stop doing videos. He said, you don't get so many likes on your videos. You don't get so many likes. You don't get so many comments. Stop doing videos. And I just went, yeah, right. Because I know I might not get as many likes. I might not get as many comments, but my ideal client watches those and they'll go, though they're too timid to comment, they'll DM me and they'll go, oh, Beth, when you were talking about that struggle about when you got divorced and how bad it was, guess what's happening to me? And I just feel so rubbish now because he's run off with his secretary and she's 20 years younger. And I just feel like a piece of crap now because I've been dressing for him all these years and I have no idea what, and they share and they'll do that in your DMs. And that's when you reply to your messages and you go, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. And you've got to spend a bit of time with people. And some of them, again, you'll just spend a bit of time now and then, and they might never come and see you. But you've got a relationship there. And when you write that book about how to get up off the floor after your idiot, narcissistic ex-husband has run off with his 24-year-old PA, again, I can't say too much of that on Instagram. I don't want my kids having a go at me. I can't say everything, but I can allude to some things, and then people tell me their story and we can concentrate on them. Don't be too self-centered. It's about your ideal client and what you can do for them and how you can help them feel better with your art, with your yoga, with your psychology, with your retreats. It's about them. Oh, Miriam, something I meant to say. When I was talking to Cheryl, right, basically idiots just delete, block, and if they're real idiots, report them as well. Let me stop sharing a minute because I just want to go back to Miriam. Miriam, when I was saying to Cheryl about the amazing content that you do, I said, oh, Cheryl, Miriam does this amazing, she does amazing reels. She spends time on it and everything, but I want her to be engaging with other people and going on and all the rest. I went, I'll show you Miriam's page. I went, right, Miriam. I'm like, I follow Miriam. Why is Miriam not popping up? Miriam. I said to Cheryl, what's Miriam's surname? Vincent. Miriam Vincent. I can't find you. Either in the top, because people are not going to remember always. Hang on. Oh, I can't unmute you. Unmute a minute, Miriam.
Mini Lala Designs.
I know. But some people are going to remember you as Miriam and they're going to remember you as Miriam Vincent. So yeah. Mini Lala Designs, but also have underneath Miriam Vincent / artist. Like I've got Beth Price Style and then I've got Beth Price, personal stylist.
Right.
Make sure your name is on there.
Yeah.
Because that's what some people, they'll go, oh, what was, and that guy the other day, they said, I had to hunt your artwork down.
Woman. It was a woman.
Woman.
Oh, I know.
So they shouldn't have to hunt you down. They should know. They should know. I'm Miriam. Tell it to them when they're at your stand. Tell them. Don't forget now. I'm Miriam. I'm Miriam Vincent. Mini Lala Designs. Shout it at them.
Yeah.
Drive them mad with it. Make sure they've got everything. Even when they're there, say to them, I'm on Instagram, you know, you can follow me on Instagram if you like. If you've got Instagram, and some people will get it up when you're there. And they go, oh, are you? You know, because I'm a makeup artist as well, I do it at weddings, and I say to the photographer, who are you? And they go, oh, I'm such and such. And then I go, oh, great, I'll follow you on Instagram. And they go, oh, who are you? I'll follow you. I don't now have to. Oh, yeah.
Sorry, can I ask you a very quick question?
Yeah.
So I'm just looking at my page and I haven't got my name. So, you know, because I'm Lucy's Kitchen. So where would you put that name then? Because I've got Lucy's Kitchen, entrepreneur, and then my bio. So where would you suggest you put that?
Lucy's Kitchen. Let's have a little peep. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, why is it not coming up with? Hang on, it will come up now. With your reels, hang on.
Oh no.
It's not coming up with, hang on, it's not coming up with your page. It's coming up with your top posts. Right, what am I doing wrong here? I followed you as well, haven't I, Lucy?
You have, yes.
Right, Lucy's Kitchen. Oh, right, I got it. It's got the dots and everything, isn't it? Right. So, Lucy's Kitchen. And what's your surname? Wiley, isn't it?
So my name's Lucy Wiley. Yeah. So where would I put that?
Yes, well, I would have it as Lucy's Kitchen UK there, and then put Lucy Wiley, kitchen expert, or thermo something or other expert, or whatever there.
You can't say that in place of entrepreneur because that's going to be a category, hasn't it?
You can hide that entrepreneur though.
Oh, okay. And does that take
price style? You can hide it. You can hide that category. Like I say, it won't let me have personal stylist as a category. It'll only have an image consultant. So I don't want that. So I hide that. And then I just put Beth Price, personal stylist, but business, Beth Price style at the top.
Okay. Well, I took my hashtag join me and changed it for Wales. So I have changed something while you've been talking. So thank you very much.
Yeah. Honestly, it's just all little bits, isn't it, that you glean?
Just a little bit.
Some great accounts to follow. She doesn't do as much of it as she used to, but Helen Perry, she's brilliant to follow for all sorts of business things, but she's more on her courses and things now. But she does do, you know, just see what she does and the audience she's built and how clear she is in her messaging. She's much better than me. I rabbit on in my videos and sometimes I'm not clear, but Helen, go back a year with Helen and see what she was saying then with Instagram. She's so clear. She's so like, say this, say this, say this. That's what you want. Helen Perry, what's the other lady called?
Has she got dark hair?
Yeah. Okay. So, and social somebody or other, Rebecca something or other. And for you, Miriam, go follow Cag Rodwell. Have you come across this lady? Glass. She, you know, pinch people's ideas basically, because she has, I know, a lot of success out of Instagram, and she'll sell something and people will order it. But she does, again, she interacts well with people. I know Cag.
What does she do, Beth?
Cag Rodwell Glass. She's a glass artist.
Okay.
So I used to teach my son swimming.
She's just amazing, isn't she?
Yeah.
She's just a force of nature. And she puts on her stories when she's wild swimming and things sometimes and all the rest. She's just such a lovely lady. But again, she's got 1,146 posts, but she's got nearly 3,000 followers. So you want a lot more followers than with me. It's 3 times the amount of posts. I got 3 times the amount of followers. So if you can't think of content in a day, or you haven't got time, you can plan out your content. You do it on a thing called Planoly. Write down Planoly, and you can schedule it for a month ahead if you want to.
But I've heard that if you schedule your post, because I used to do that, but because it's it's going to come out at a certain time and you haven't been online and you haven't been interacting with people at the time that you then post, that it doesn't that the algorithm then kind of pushes you to the back?
I'm not sure. I used to do it when I had a marketing lady. She used to check it on Planoly for me. And then what did I used to do? She used to check it all on there. And then, yeah, I only had to go in and interact. I'd write the content, or I'd definitely write I'd write the content. She'd check in the hashtags, and then I'd go in and interact. But I haven't.
Would you go and interact after your post had been posted?
I know it would be scheduled for 6 o'clock. And then, yeah, I'd just jump on and be interacting at that time.
Right.
But it was all ready to go and all of that. These days, I'm a very I'm not every day. And honestly, again, have your professional photos with Steffi, because you've got it all there ready then. And sometimes I don't know what I'm going to say when Steffi's taking the photos. I don't know what I'm going to say that day, or about that outfit, or about that thing. But then I just go, what do I feel like posting today? And I'll just get one of the, and it'll just inspire me. And I'll go, oh, do you know what? Or something will come to me in the day, and I'll go, do you know what I really need to tell my followers? Or one of my clients will inspire me, because they'll say, oh, do you know what? I couldn't spend £60 on a blouse. Something like that. I've not done this post yet. Like, oh, I couldn't spend £60 on a blouse, but they'll have 4 really crappy blouses that they don't like, £20. So, I'll think, right, what I need to be telling my Instagram followers today is, yes, you can spend that. Just buy less, but make sure it's absolutely your right color, your right style, your right, and spend it on you. Don't think you can't spend that on you, because you can, and it'll last. You'll still be wearing it in 10 years or whatever. So sometimes something just comes to me because a client will say one of the things that I just want to tell everybody, like, yes, you can. And then they go, you're so right, Beth. I got all this crap and I don't wear any of it. And it resonates with people. And they go, yeah.
I'm going to have to pull it to a close, Beth, because I'd love to know, because you've been absolutely fabulous. And I'd love to know what people have learned and what.
Quickly, you all want to go for a glass of wine? Quickly,
yeah, very quickly. For me, there were lots of things I didn't know. I've already switched my account to a professional account. I didn't have a bio up. I don't understand Linktree that I'm going to find out about.
Don't worry about that yet, Cheryl. Just put your website up. Don't worry about that. That's insignificant. Really.
And I'm going to choose the right hashtag. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to come to you, Sarah. What are you going to do different? So just quick ones, okay?
Set up another Instagram account, but when I'm ready. I'm not quite ready yet. I want to be able to direct people to the right place. So
okay, lovely. So these are very quick shares. So Oksana, what are you going to do differently? What have you learned?
I love the idea of categorizing hashtags in that way. I haven't done it before, so definitely I'm going to use that.
Fantastic. Coming to you, Beck. What have you learned, and what are you going to put into action?
So much. I've already changed my bio, which is great, and I feel much happier with that now. I think just being more visible in terms of interacting with people more, commenting on other people's posts, and also that call to action on the post as well, asking questions, telling people what I want them to do. So yeah, it's really, really useful workshop. Thank you.
Thank you. Lorna, what have you learned? What will you put into action?
Oh gosh, I think it's the insights. Actually, it's something I am not analysing enough. So it's a reminder that data is there, and that's something I'll be doing tomorrow.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Befores and afters as well, Lorna, because I love to see the after, but sometimes I want to go, what did that person look like before?
Well, just quickly, we're working on some goddess and diva creations at the moment for real ladies of a certain age, and that's exactly what we're planning. It's the before and after, so I'm excited for when we can launch that.
Lovely, thank you. And Louise, what have you learned? What will you put into action?
Oh, loads for me. I've written everything down. I'm going to send it to my daughter so she can add it to what she's teaching me. But I think putting my name under it will be the main one, because I'm sure the account she set up is in my business name, so nobody would ever find me. So thank you. There's loads I got to
Business
see.
name up as well, but if they know you and they search for you,
Yeah,
you want to be doing a Miriam and going, oh, I can't
that's what I was
find it.
thinking. Yeah, thank you.
Especially if somebody wants to show it quickly to somebody,
Yeah,
you want them to be able to just find you like that.
yeah, thank you.
Lovely,
Thank you.
thank you. Over to you, Yvonne. What have you learned this evening? What will you put into action?
I'm going to look at my hashtags. I've changed my name already because the other one was ridiculous. And I'm going to change my bio.
Lovely.
And Yvonne, what happened before Christmas when I said to you, I'd like to order 2 of those, please, Yvonne? Never saw the
I
comment.
never look at it. No, I never
Was
look
not
at it.
expecting it to do well. Was not expecting.
No,
Don't
exactly.
expect great things to happen. Expect people to go, yes, please,
Mhm.
I'd like some of that. Don't tell them they can have it. And then like when they go, yes, please, I'll have some. Just, ooh.
Exactly.
Check your notifications as to the comments as to what, and reply to every single comment. It's not Facebook. You can't read down all the comments and then go, thanks everyone. You can't do that. You can do that on Facebook, Instagram, reply to everybody. Use your emojis in your little replies as well. And
Lovely. Thank you, Beth. Over to you, Lucy. What have you learned this evening? What will you put into action?
Well, I'm delighted because as you're just speaking, I've managed to find where I changed my name. So I'm now Lucy's Kitchen at the top and I'm Lucy Wiley. So if you take me over to the 3,000 followers, then I'm going to give you a big hug.
well, you've got to do the work, mind now, Luce.
Well, I
And
will.
I think, oh, by this day, I'll be up to 2,000 followers and then
And Beth, honestly, I am totally up for a restyle. So, you know, whenever you're free,
we'll get together, we'll have a chat and we'll
100%, absolutely.
Lovely. Coming to you, Miriam. What have you learned this evening? What will you put into action? Well, a name would be good, wouldn't it?
Your name and maybe some hashtags. I'm going to do some research into that, I think. And also, I ask a lot of questions, but perhaps they're not personal enough to my ideal client, which I'm still struggling with.
Fantastic.
Write down, Miriam, honestly, I did this exercise the other day. I knew a lot about my ideal client, but write down 50 sentences about them, where they hang out, what they eat, what they drink, everything about what are your best, you know, the person you want. And then you can talk to them about all of this.
Yes.
Malarkey. But ask them easy questions as well, like yes or no, or if it's too difficult, they won't answer it.
No.
Simple questions.
Okay, coming to you, Lucy.
Can I just give you a very quick tip as well? In your notes, if you put your hashtags there, once you've found your 30 hashtags, put them in notes and you can literally then copy and paste into it all as one, rather than go hashtag, 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 and every post, it's a quick copy and
But
paste.
don't do the same ones every day because Instagram doesn't like that.
Oh, okay. Well,
So either have a few sets saved,
okay.
have a few sets, okay? Or when you've done a post, like sometimes it'll be more of an outfit of the day post for me, just some inspiration. Sometimes it'll be something about menopause or something about, so if it's more related to one thing or the other,
do that.
Or sometimes you might want more of a location, you know, oh, I've been doing a personal shopping trip in Cardiff, personal shop at Cardiff. Instagram loves that. They go, oh, they put in hashtags in there that are actually blinking relevant. So there'll be some that are always there, but I do mine every day now, even though it probably takes me a lot longer to do them every day. I put the work in, but it is good. You everybody's short of time, stick them in notes, copy and paste, switch a few.
Lovely. Karen, what have you learned? How will you put it into action?
I think when you said hashtags or the Google of Instagram, that was just like, okay, maybe I need to put some hashtags in.
30. If you can't get 30, do at least 26, you know, in a day.
Yeah, it's going to be hashtag Raymass Publishing, hashtag books, hashtag publishing.
But not just books. Look, if you put hashtag books, who's going to come up? J.K. Rowling, not Karen. So not hashtag books.
Yeah.
Do your research now.
Okay, lovely. Steffi, over to you. Steffi, what have you learned? What will you put into action?
I still find Instagram very overwhelming even after this. And what I struggle with the most, like on LinkedIn, I can use the whatever search that is, the Boland search or whatever it's called, and put in, for example, business coach, and they will come up. I don't know how to find the people that I want to connect with on Instagram because I don't know.
Exactly the same, Steffi. Exactly the same.
Nah.
I think you need an online coffee, the two of you. Right, I'm going to come to you, Sophia. What have you learned? What will you put into action?
Oh, Beth, thanks so much for this, love. It's so insightful. A lot of the things I was doing, so that helps me know that when I do set up a game, because I will, I was on the right track with a lot of things. It's just a shame I was just gaining traction. However, knowing what I know now, it can be even more succinct. I've got a lot of things written down. A big one for me was I never, ever, ever, and maybe I don't know how many of you use your phone for your business. I use my phone for everything. I've got a big iPhone. I use it for everything. I've never seen those insights on my phone. So if you are a big phone user like me, please go into your laptop and Mac and view Instagram from there, because that was so insightful, seeing location, seeing who was watching. I always thought I was speaking to tumbleweed. So that was, that was all amazing, but that was massive for me to log in from my laptop from time for once a week or something. And really,
honestly, you can see them on your phone, Sophia.
How can you see them on your phone?
You know what I said about the 3 dots at the top there?
Yeah. It doesn't come up like you showed us, Beth.
Yeah. Because I never do Instagram on my laptop.
Oh.
Do you see that?
Oh, sorry. Okay. Right. 3 dots, insights.
Up on the right. Click there.
Accounts reached. You just
see, you can do it on your phone.
Okay, all right then, got it. You just to them. Thank you again. So much learning. Thank you.
And discover people. If you scroll down, it says discover people. So Cheryl, you know where it says discover people, have a look at them and go in and follow them. And Instagram will suggest people anyway for you in a day. That you can go, oh, they've suggested this person, oh, I'll go follow them. And then like a few of their posts and then comment on a few of their posts. And before you know it, if you have to do Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt.
Can we put our hands together for the amazing Beth Bryce? Hey, thank you, Beth. Thank you. Thank you. So thank you everyone for joining us this evening. Thank you for our visitors who have joined us this evening.
They'll never be back.
I've learned so much. I can't wait to put it on to action. Thank you so much, Beth. Next week we'll be online, same time, same place, and I'll let you know what the topic is. It's probably going to be around peer group mentoring, but that idea is still sort of going on in the head at the moment. And I was also thinking about, so I know I'm awful for putting people on the spot. I would love Lucy to share with us about the whole sort of industry looking at women and the menopause and how it really affects women, and how perhaps as women we can all collaborate in some way, working with Lucy, number one, to help her launch her business, but perhaps look at how we can add value to what it is that Lucy's doing. It's very much an open subject, so I'll let you know once I've spoken to Lucy and we've got an idea, what we can say. We're going to let Lucy loose on you. Oh, that could be a song, couldn't it? Let Lucy loose on you. We let Lucy loose on you. And it'd be nice to get to know who Lucy is and who she's working with and what her dreams and ambitions are, and perhaps how we can collaborate with Lucy moving forward. So yeah, I'd like to thank you all. Thank you, Oksana, for joining us, and thank you, Beth, for joining us. It's been great having you on board with us this evening, and look forward to seeing you at some other events that we're running and welcoming you into Iron Woman at some stage. So thank you, everyone. Have a fantastic evening and see you all soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you all. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.